In today's show, Bitcoin will rally 100 to 400% in the coming 18 months. Top analyst explains why. We're talking about Simon Peters, analyst at eToro, who told Bloomberg that in the next 18 months, Bitcoin will trade somewhere between $20,000 and $50,000. I'll be breaking this down for you in today's show. Also, in today's episode, Ethereum just saw a key technical breakout and $230 seems imminent. In today's episode, we'll be doing some Ethereum technical analysis and be discussing where's the Ether price likely to go from here. Also in today's show, Bitcoin hardens, fiat eases. I'll be sharing 4 things to watch for the Bitcoin price this week. We'll also be taking a look at the overall cryptocurrency market. As you can see, Bitcoin and all the major altcoins are back in the green. Where's the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? Find out all this plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day. So be sure to smash that subscribe button and click that bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news. And before we kick off today's show, if interested in learning from the Wall Street legend who picked Apple back in 2003 and Bitcoin in 2016 as he shares his #1 pick for the 2020s, they're calling it the investment of the decade. Right now, there is a mad rush in corporate America. It involves Amazon, Google, Microsoft, and Facebook. They're all betting on a new technology that the World Economic Forum projects will soar 295,000% over the next 7 years, but it's not AI, the Internet of Things, or 5G. To discover what it is, click the link below this video in the description and watch this exclusive presentation with the one and only Tika Tawari. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV, and let's dive right into today's top story of the day. Since March's capitulation lows of 3,700, Bitcoin has performed extremely well. That's to say the least, right? Recently rallying to 10,000. It's a level that Bitcoin has traded above only for 5% of its history. That's a fact. The move from the lows has undoubtedly been impressive, with Bitcoin attracting mainstream media attention as the world grapples with a recession, though analysts remain optimistic, asserting that the new all-time high past 20K are likely in the years ahead. Analysts touting this sentiment include Galaxy Digital's Mike Novogratz, Raoul of Real Vision, and Dan Morehead of Pantera Capital, all former institutional traders turned crypto bulls. There's also individuals like the Winkelvoss Twins who are behind the Gemini crypto exchange who buy into this as well. And another is Simon Peters, analyst at eToro, who recently told Bloomberg that in the next 18 months, Bitcoin will trade somewhere between $20,000 and $50,000. If you'd like to see the Bitcoin price climb to 20 to 50,000, let me know in the comments below. I can't wait here personally. You already know I'm bullish on Bitcoin. So why is Bitcoin poised to set a new high above 20K? Well, for most individuals, the bullish sentiment comes down to one thing: central banks and governments. Go figure. Over the past few weeks, to respond to the growing economic crisis caused by the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic and the subsequent lockdowns, the world's monetary and fiscal authorities have printed trillions of dollars. The Federal Reserve alone has added over $2 trillion to its balance sheet in the past 2 months. That's $1 trillion a month. While the White House has signed off on trillions of dollars worth of stimulus, the aforementioned Bitcoin proponents expect this macroeconomic trend to rapidly prove the value of the scarce and decentralized asset. As Novogratz explained in a recent CNN interview, here's what he said: "We have quantitative easing over quantitative easing all over the world, not just the United States. And on the flip side, Bitcoin's halving is basically quantitative tightening." So you have the exclamation point on the story of a scarce asset, and that's a fact. While the banks and governments continue with their quantitative easing, printing trillions of dollars, we're talking $1 trillion a month, we have Bitcoin block reward halving, which just cut the subsidy rewards in half for the Bitcoin miners, which ultimately creates a higher price Bitcoin because it all comes down to supply and demand. When there is limited supply and high demand, because there's a lot of institutional interest, that's when we see the Bitcoin price go parabolic, as history has shown us. Now, before we get to our next story of the day, Ethereum just saw a key technical breakout and $230 seems imminent. And before I break down this TA, let's take a quick look look at the overall crypto market, we can see Bitcoin retested about the $10,000 level again before consolidating to where we're currently at, still up 1% for the day, trading at $9,641. We closed above 9,500, so things are looking bullish. Ethereum up 5%, trading at $212. XRP up 0.86%, trading at 20 cents. BNB coin up 1.6%, trading at $1.56. Link is up 2%, trading at $3.87. Litecoin up 2%, trading at $45. Bitcoin Cash up 3%, trading at $246. And Satoshi Vision up almost 5%, trading at $198. And now taking a look at the top exchanges, Binance is up 64% for the day with 8.7 billion in volume. You can just see a sea of green. All the exchanges are up. BitMEX up 73% with 4 billion in volume, and OKEX up almost 43% with $3.8 billion in volume. All right, now let's break down this Ethereum market. Ethereum's up more than 5% and broke the key $205 resistance against the US dollar. Ether price remains well supported and is likely to continue higher towards $230. So Ether is gaining traction after forming a strong support base above $192. Ethereum price started a fresh increase against the US dollar. Bitcoin price also gained pace towards 10K, resulting in an upside break above the $200 resistance zone. The price surged above the 205 resistance and the 100-hourly simple moving average. Ether is up more than 5% and is now trading near $215 resistance zone, and initial support is near the $214 level. The 23.6% Fibonacci retracement level of the recent rise from the $206 low to the $216 high is also near the $214 level. The first major support is seen near the $212 level, where the bulls might take a stand. Now, more importantly, there is a key bullish trend line forming with support near $210 on the hourly chart. The trend line is close to the 50% Fibonacci retracement level of the recent rise from the $206 low to $216 high, and we're going to be taking a look here. As you can see this trajectory, things are looking extremely bullish for Ethereum, as they should be. If Ethereum starts a downside correction, it is likely to find bids near the $212 and $210 levels. Any further losses may perhaps lead the price towards the main $205 support zone. If the bulls fail to keep the price above the $205 zone, there are chances of a renewed downtrend towards $192, but there's more upsides. On the upside, the $215 to $216 zone is an initial barrier for more gains. A successful break above the $216 might open the doors for the next rally towards $220 to $225. The main hurdle on the upside is near the $230 level, where the bears could take a stand. Any further gains may perhaps open the doors for a sharp rise towards the $250 level. Technical indicators we're looking at is the hourly MACD. The MACD for Ether is currently losing pace in the bullish zone, and the hourly RSI, which shows is correcting lower from the 70 level, and the major support level is $210, with the major resistance level being $216. Let me know if you're bullish on Ethereum in the comments right down below. Now for our next story of the day, Bitcoin hardens, fiat eases. Here's 4 things to watch for the Bitcoin price this week. Bitcoin starting its second week of its fourth halving cycle, clinging to $9,500 support. But what factors are weighing on the largest crypto this week? Well, let's talk about the fundamentals adapt to the halving. The start of the new week has seen Bitcoin fall back from closer to 10K to around 9,500, historically a focal price point. It's been for quite some time. Post-halving, the Bitcoin network hash rate has continued to dip as the mining rewards have, as we can see in this graph on the screen. Accordingly, network difficulty is now also due for a decrease, this time by around 3% on Tuesday, which is tomorrow. The mining difficulty adjustment feature is a key to ensuring that the Bitcoin balances security and network participation. Next, new futures gap appears. The $9,500 zone means Bitcoin starting the week by filling a gap that opened up between 2 weekly trading sessions of the CME Group's Bitcoin futures. As noted by Cointelegraph Markets earlier on Monday, the difference in price at the end of one trading session and the start of another is currently between 94.40 and 96.60. Bitcoin has a tendency to fill such gaps with price movements. Last week, a giant gap was filled over several days. Next, the Fed reconfirms money printing activities, which is always bullish for Bitcoin, right? The true extent of the fiat economy chaos continues to come come to light, something which has increasingly contrasted with Bitcoin's fortunes since the market crash in March. On Sunday, CBS News aired an interview with Jerome Powell, chairman of the U.S. Federal Reserve, in which he openly admitted that the central bank flooded the system with money. Yes, we did it. That's another way to think about it. We did, he said. Asked where there's trillions of dollars came from in addition to bond purchases, Powell replied, "We print it digitally." And as Cointelegraph reported, the ailing fiat system is a key focus for new and existing Bitcoiners alike when allocating capital to the crypto. Last week, it was hedge fund billionaire Paul Tudor Jones who revealed holdings of 1 to 2% of his net assets in Bitcoin. And if you're not familiar with Paul Tudor Jones, he's considered the most influential and successful investor of our time. So this is extremely bullish for BTC. The reason, he said, was specifically concerns about fiat currency inflation and macro reacts to the Fed. Other macro factors include a noticeable uptick in the price of oil, with WTI climbing above $30 for the first time in 2 months. Bitcoin has traditionally been less impacted by oil volatility, as shown when some future contracts went negative last month. As we can see right here in the chart, it shows Bitcoin in the green, as gold also bullish and in the green, SPX in the dollar showing some in the red, and WTI, you can see year to date negative 61%. Holy moly. So on the back of Powell's comments, gold likewise saw a boost, rising 1.7% for the day. So which asset class are you most bullish on? Bitcoin, gold, or silver? Let me know in the comments right down below. And now let's take a look at the overall cryptocurrency market cap, sitting at 263 billion with 149 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. And the current BTC dominance is 67% even, according to CoinMarketCap. And taking a look at the top gainers within the top 100, we have Numeraire up 6%, trading at $29. Zcash up 5%, trading at $47. Cardano up 4.5%, trading at 5 cents. Ether up 4%, trading at $210. Satoshi Vision up 4%, trading at $198. And Flexicoin up 4%, trading at 0.003. And now taking a look at the biggest losers, Electroneum down 14%, leading the pack, trading at 0.008. Seal down 12%, trading at 9 cents. BHEX token down 8%, trading at 18 cents. Digibyte down 7.5%, trading at just below 2 cents. Redcoin down 7%, trading at 0.001. And Quant down 6.7%, trading at $5.07. And now checking out the BitMEX margins, we can see the bulls are back in control, leading with about 70 million in superiority in the last 24 hours, with longs leading 51.21% versus 48.79% short. Are you currently bullish or bearish? Let me know in the comments below. And now checking out one of my favorite indicators, it's the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Shows we're currently rated a 50, dead even in the middle, which represents neutral. Yesterday we were rated a 40 in fear, last week a 40 in fear, and last month an 18 in extreme fear. It feels good to now move out of extreme fear and be neutral once again. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. That can be a buying opportunity. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. And now let's take a look at the community section of my channel here. And as you can see, I just did a poll 19 hours ago, and I asked on April 1st, where will the Bitcoin price most likely be? And 44% of you are really bullish, saying 11,000 or more, and 23% of you said less than 8,000, which is a very interesting contrast. Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. And I want to encourage you to check out the description right below this video by clicking show more in the description right down below for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the market. This goes for all 400 plus videos right here on my channel. Also have some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including the blog to my podcast, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. Not only is this updated every day, it allows you to download the latest episode in MP3 format so you can listen to it when you're out and about, on your way to work, doing your thing, working out, doing whatever. Also, be sure to subscribe on YouTube. It does help out the show tremendously. If you're watching this on a different platform, to visit the YouTube channel, the direct link is cryptonewsalerts.net. And you can also subscribe on Apple's iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher Radio. We're active on all the major podcasting platforms. You can also follow us on Twitter. My Twitter handle is CryptoNewsYes. Yes, so it's very difficult to forget, right? Please do show us some support. And we also have a crypto Facebook group entitled Crypto Alchemy with over 17,000 strong from all over the world. To become a part of this, click this link, request to join, and I'll be sure to plug you in. And if you're into Telegram, as I am, I have a crypto Telegram chat. To become a part of this, simply click this link from a mobile device. You'll automatically be added, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you on the inside. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto revolution. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button and click that bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news. And real quick, before I go, if interested in learning from the Wall Street legend who picked Apple back in 2003 and Bitcoin in 2016 as he shares his #1 pick for the 2020s, they're calling it the investment of the decade. Right now, there is a mad rush in corporate America. It involves Amazon, Google, Microsoft, and Facebook. They're all betting on a new technology that the World Economic Forum projects will soar 295,000% in the next 7 years. But it's not AI, the Internet of Things, or 5G. To discover what it is, click the link below this video in the description. It'll take you here to watch this exclusive presentation with the one and only Tika Twari. Enjoy it, and I look forward to catching you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.